Sure to cook.
Welcome back to another episode of Be Sure to Cook. Today, we're going to be making a ham, egg, croissant sandwich. So stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, first we're going to be starting off with ham. So I've got some pre-sliced ham. You can get any type of ham that you want. This is a Black Forest ham and it's already pre-sliced, or you can go to the deli in the morning and get you whatever ham you want. You can get, regular cooked ham. You can get smoked ham, which I love smoked ham. Or you can do a Black Forest ham. And we're doing a Black Forest ham. Okay, so let's get our eggs together. I've got 3 eggs that I'm going to crack and I'm going to beat thoroughly. So you can use any type of eggs you want. Oh, now did you all see that? Because I did. There is a shell in there. I hate it when you get a shell. Make sure when you crack these eggs, you don't get shells. Look for them because sometimes they can be very little and unseeable. So you really need to look to make sure it's nothing like crunching on an eggshell. Before I start to beat up my eggs, I want to add a little flavor. And I like my eggs fluffy, so I'm going to add a little milk and some other ingredients. Not too much, just a little. First, we're going to start off with a little salt. Since this is kosher salt, I don't have to measure. So I just use like a pinch because these are bigger salt, more than regular iodine salt, which is very thin. These are kind of a little thicker salts because this is the kosher salt. So you don't need a lot of salt. Plus, kosher salt to me is just a better pick. It's more better than the iodine salt. Not saying iodine salt is not good. For my blood pressure, I would use kosher or sea salt. The next thing, instead of using black pepper, everyone uses black pepper with their eggs. But it's nothing like getting an egg that is scrambled and you see all these black bits in there. I don't like that. I mean, me, but if you do, you can. White pepper's always the best choice. You got that great taste, but you don't see all that. So this is just a pinch of black pepper. To make those eggs nice and fluffy, I got a teaspoon of regular milk. See, that's not hard. Just a couple of ingredients, and it makes your eggs taste wonderful at the end. So I'm going to beat these up like I've never beat before. Just imagine you being an automatic machine, and you're just beating it. A blender or a mixer. That's what I am right now. I'm using my grandson's spoon. It's not even a teaspoon. It's like a little daub, maybe a half teaspoon of butter. Probably not even a half, just a little smidget of butter. That's what I call it. I'm just going to put this in here. I've already got non-sticking spray also in the bottom of my pan. But if you do have a non-stick skillet, you don't need any of this. Okay, I do have my heat on a medium low. I just want to kind of like warm up my pieces of ham. And if I warm up these pieces of ham, they don't have to be cold when I make my sandwich. I hate cold ham. We're just going to do this a quick warm up. When I said I hate cold ham, I mean, I just don't like cold ham on my breakfast sandwich. But I do like cold ham on a ham sandwich if I'm having a cold ham sandwich. I just want to quickly heat this up. Just quickly, not too much because these are our thin pieces of ham. And I'm going to do this with all 7 pieces of this ham. Here's my other 3 pieces. It just takes a couple of minutes. Once you see it kind of like frying up, then you want to take it off. Now we're going to add a whole teaspoon of butter into the pan. Don't forget, guys, this ham here has been in this pan and gave it wonderful flavor. Okay, that's already toasted. Since these eggs, I'm going to do a quick little beat again because I have beaten them. You don't want to beat them until you turn them into buttermilk. You just want to beat them so they're nice incorporated. I get a spatula because I don't like to leave anything behind. That's something. I'm just so greedy. We're waiting for these eggs to set. This is done. Off the stove on here. Okay, I got these lovely croissants at my local grocery store. Look at that. They cook these, and when they cook these are so soft and delicious. But the bad thing about it is you have to cut your own way through, which I don't mind. So I'm just going to cut these to the best of my ability and make sure they're all nice and even. So these are the tops. And I don't want to ruin this. So you got to practice, and you got to be very, very careful how you cut it. You don't want it too thin and nothing too thick. You know what I mean? You want it just kind of right. My 3 pieces of ham are going to go at the bottom of all the sandwiches. So let's get that on there because we don't want the ham to get cold. It has already been heated up a little bit. Those go at the bottom. Then at the bottom of this, we're going to lay some sliced cheese down. You can use any kind of sliced cheese you want. If you wanted pepper jack for that morning, or you wanted cheddar slices for that morning, American cheese. You can use any, or even provolone. If you're a provolone person, you say, hey, that sounds good. You can use any cheese you want. This happens to be regular or American. So here's our eggs that we cooked. And we're going to lay those down on top of there. Or you can do it backwards. You can lay the eggs first and then you can lay the cheese if you wanted to. I don't like a lot of egg, so I like a small amount of eggs. So they don't have to be all. So, but it's shaped the way you want it. You can even do scramble if you want, but it just looks so better. Then what we're going to do is we're going to lay our tops on top. Then we're going to take these and put a microwave top on them, and we're going to stick them in the microwave for just about 30 seconds, just to get that cheese nice and melted and those eggs nice and gooey. So they're going to be just right with that cheese. And here we go. Ham, egg, cheese, croissant sandwiches in the morning. You can have this with a cup of coffee, a glass of milk, or you can just have it with plain old water. Some people drink Coke and tea. Have it just the way you want it. Make it for your family. It's great for a Saturday morning. Enjoy. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this little show. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this show today. This is a wonderful show for breakfast or just for in the afternoon if you just want a good hot ham, egg, cheese croissant. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, come back again so we can make plenty more dishes. Because guess what? I didn't make this alone. You and me, we made this together. And we can make plenty more. Just stay tuned and come back. See you next time. Bye.